Em with Simply Cleansing, and I am back to make some soap. In here is my soap base. It is olive, coconut, and safflower oil, and I need my soap to be as cold as possible for this rose soap. So I had to get out the big guns and get out my big commercial stick blender to get in all the coconut oil so that it wasn't in hard chunks anymore, because I did not want to warm it up for this at all. My lye is at room temperature, and I've been playing around with batch size so that I can be sure to have enough soap frosting, and because I make the frosting out of the same as the soap, which I think I'm gonna attempt to run down this. I don't want to get too many bubbles. So I'm also going to attempt to chill my soap because I don't want it to heat up very much at all, because the flash point on Rose Absolute is really low. So what I want to do is be very sure to stay away from that temperature as much as possible so that the scent can survive. So we'll see how we do. It's been a gazillion ages since I've made a batch this big. This isn't as big as I used to always make, but it's as big as I can handle pouring for right now. This makes it a little bit harder to tell when it's come to trace, but I still have little bits of coconut oil in here, so I know I'm not there yet. I don't want to overdo it because I don't want it to get too thick on me. I'm going to add the Rose Essential Oil, or Absolute rather. This is jojoba oil in Rose Absolute, and I used the Now brand because I just did, I guess. I'm going to mix this in, and then I'm going to divide it into 3 parts. I'm doing a pink, a purple. My hope is pink and purple drop swirl and a white icing top, but I don't know how much to divide this by to make that happen, so we'll see. That's for the top. It's Snowflake Sparkle Mica from Nurture Soaps. Kind of looks gray, but it's really pretty actually. We have Really Red Mica and Hollywood Pink, and I think I'm gonna go with Hollywood Pink as a base, so we'll put Really Red in here. I might add more, I don't know, we'll see. Yes, definitely. Okay. That actually is some Really Red Mica I had set aside that had some salt in it. So that will also firm up my bars just a little bit. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, I shouldn't have mixed up this one first because it's so much darker, but oh well, I guess. All right. This is going to be pink, they say. I've never used this one. Hollywood Pink from Nurture. This must be a color morphing one. That's all I can figure, because either that or I'm colorblind. I'm gonna wait a minute to put in the. I'm gonna put titanium dioxide in the last one. So, ooh, got some mica stuck on there. I haven't been soaping a whole lot lately other than the anniversary soaps, and then I was kind of burnt out on those and didn't make soap, so I'm super glad to be back at it. Also helps when you get new micas in the mail and you have more toys to play with, so you do. Alright, I'm going to pour these two. My red's getting overly thick. Okay. I'm going to go there, and I might have made a little bit too much, but I'll just make some mini soaps if that's the case. All right. I need another countertop. All right, give this a, oh, it's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna try to pour from a pie. Ooh. Oh, I'll be able to put more pink in here, I think. This one I can't pour as high. Don't like that. Okay. Yes, I definitely need a better way to video because this is too close. I'm just gonna move the camera out of my way for a minute and pour these. Okay, I finished filling my molds and my piping is ready, I think. We'll see. Hopefully not too ready. Feels pretty firm. Piping is so satisfying. It's really pretty. Thanks. I think it looks like whipped cream. I hope that it keeps those creases. All right, now we're going to, I think this makes 17 bars. So put on these. Ah, that soap's so firm. Ah! Okay, I need to wipe off my hands. These hearts and, okay, this doesn't work. These hearts and chocolates are made out of cocoa butter. Let me get some and I'll get out of your way. Cocoa butter and cocoa and lye, and that's it. The end. So that's kind of fun.
Ooh, that one's cute. Look at that one.
It's so cute. Hey, just do the roses for now so that we can get one thing done.
Well, don't put a rose on top of that one.
And all of our leftovers will be free gifts for Valentine's Day. Here's the close-up. I decided not to do the sparkle mica. All right, that's it. That's the soap, and we will be back tomorrow for the cut. Okay, I'm really back, and hopefully I can cut semi-straight. This is the bar that got smashed on top, and it's rather boring. I didn't think about it when I made it that it would be too tall. They're pretty big, probably cut irregularly. They smell nice. They're pretty colors. Looks dessertish on top. I hope that I cut them at least semi-uniformly. But overall, I think they're pretty. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And these will be on the site the very end of July.